Hello everybody. For today we're going to learn about the demonstrative pronouns. The demonstrative pronouns, as the name says, help us to refer to the things, okay? And we have 4 demonstrative pronouns in English: this, that, this, and those. What is the difference between them? I took the decision to draw this chart to explain you the difference. For example, we have the singular that are this and that, and we have the plural ones that are this and those. And also we can divide it in close that are this, and the ones that we use for expressing that something is far that are that and those. Okay, so the number 1, if I want to refer to something that is singular and is close to me, I'm gonna use the demonstrative pronoun this, such as the example, this is an apple. As you can see, the draw is very close and is only one, an apple. That is the reason, because I am using the pronouns this. Okay, now if I want to refer to something that also is very close but is plural means that is more than one, I'm gonna use the demonstrative pronoun this. For example, the draw, these are apples. Okay, as you can see, is very close but is plural. Also, another thing that we have to consider is I am using the verb to be are. And in the previous image, as I was referring to only one, I use the verb to be is. Now, if I want to refer again to one thing that is not close to me, is far. It's far from me, I'm gonna use the demonstrative pronoun that. Okay, such as the example, that is an apple. We continue talking about one thing, but that thing is far, is not close, is far, such as the draw. Check the distance. The distance is not the same. Here is close, here is far. And then, talking about plural things one more time. If I want to refer to something plural that is not close, that is far, I'm gonna use the demonstrative pronoun those. For example, the image, those are apples. Check the distance with the image number 1, that is this, and the image number 2, that is far and is those. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Singular and close, this. Plural and close, this. The pronunciation is the same, but if you pay attention, we don't write it in the same way. This, 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 and this, okay? And now, singular but far, that. Singular and far, that. Plural and far, those. This, that, this, those. This, that, this, those. Okay? Now, let's try with some short questions. Let's suppose that you have to answer to this short question. Is this an apple? I have 2 different ways to answer. If my answer is positive, I'm gonna answer with the short way. Yes, it is. If my answer is negative, I'm gonna answer in this way. No, it is not. Okay? Let's analyze what is the reason because I answer in this way. First of all, my question, as I am using a question, the questions start with the verb to be is. Okay? And then I am referring to one apple. Remember that when we are referring to one thing, we use this article, a or an. But in this case, as my word starts with an a. That is the reason because I am using the article an. Then, in my answers, I am not answering mentioning the word apple. I substitute my noun for a pronoun, and that is the reason because I use the pronoun it. It refers to the apple, okay? It substitutes the word apple. And in the positive answer, I use the verb to be is. And in the negative one, I use isn't. That is the contraction of is not. Okay? Let's try with another example. Now I am asking for plural thing. And my question is, are these your oranges? If my answer is positive, I have to say yes, they are. Pay attention in here. I am using the same way of the verb. In my question, I start with are, and in the answer, I use are too. Then, if my answer is negative, I'm gonna say no, they aren't. Remember, we have to use the same way of the verb to be, just change from positive to negative, okay? And another important thing in here, I'm talking about oranges. And the way to substitute in my short answer, I substitute oranges with the pronoun they. Even when they is for people, it's not possible to use it. If I use the pronoun it here, is incorrect because I am talking about oranges and the word oranges is plural, okay? Even when we are talking about things, it's not possible to use it if it is plural. We have to substitute it with the pronoun they, okay? And one more example. I have another question. Is that your car? Something important thing here is that I am talking about one singular thing, but I am using the pronoun, the demonstrative pronoun that. Remember what is the function of that? That is used when I talk about something that is singular, one thing that is far from me. Let's imagine that you are talking about the car that is outside of your house. So the correct question is that your car? No, is this your car? Because the car is far, is not next to you, is outside of your house. So the correct way is use the demonstrative pronoun that. And my answer, I substitute the noun car using the pronoun it. Yes, it is. Or if it is negative, no, it isn't. Okay? Maybe it